On her very first day of school, her classmates hiked her skirt up an inch. She realized shorter looked better, so she started wearing makeup and dressing up, and stopped taking school seriously. She even got suspended for a year for smoking. But now, college entrance exams were coming up, so her mom signed her up for tutoring. When the teacher walked in that day, he was taken aback by her appearance, but he didn't judge her. To gauge where she stood academically, he gave her a test. She scored a 0. Yet, the teacher actually praised her and asked her to pick a college. But she knew nothing about universities. So the teacher suggested a top school because there'd be lots of cute guys there. Hearing this, she eagerly agreed. Who knew she'd have to start from elementary basics? But the teacher didn't mock her. Instead, he created a study plan for her. On the second test, she only improved by 5 points. But the teacher high-fived her like she'd won. Though she no longer hated studying, she'd already planned her summer vacation. But the teacher made a deal. She had to answer his questions correctly. If she got them wrong, she'd have to remove her makeup as punishment. After reluctantly taking off her false lashes, the teacher tempted her further. If she studied hard over the summer, he'd show her his handsome photos. Driven by curiosity, she and her friends studied while having fun, and actually got to see the teacher's photo. Too bad it was an ugly one. But he was a teacher who felt more like a friend. She began studying seriously. But on the first day back, her homeroom teacher looked down on her. He even said that if she actually got in, he'd streak naked across campus. So she studied like crazy even during parties. But her friends stopped hanging out with her. Not because they didn't care, but because they didn't want to hold her back. They supported her. So she cut her hair short and studied day and night. But suddenly, her grades plateaued. Just when she wanted to lower her goals, the teacher told her absolutely not, because once you lower your standards, they'll keep dropping. So she returned to tutoring and kept grinding away. Finally, exam day arrived. To wish her luck, the teacher gave her a can of Pass coffee. But it gave her a stomach ache during the test. When she got back to her seat, she was so nervous she couldn't read the questions. But she gritted her teeth and answered every single one. When results came out, the teacher heard she'd failed. But he wrote to comfort her, because there was still her second choice. When she entered her ID number again, the moment the results appeared, she froze. She'd actually gotten into her dream school. Her do not waste efforts had finally paid off.